I want to join a run club, but I'm a fat fucking chud. They don't let people like me join. So I think we should rise up, gamers, and make our own run club. Because can you imagine? You're going past the finish line. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel like Sonic. And then there's like 5 people being like, yay, you ran. That sounds really, honestly, I'm getting a little lightheaded. It sounds really nice. I don't think anyone's ever clapped for me. But instead of waiting around for someone else to do it for me, I thought to myself, what's a way I can run without having to like actually walk or use my legs, or I don't know. Because, you know, I would run, but you know that stuff that like you get in little baggies and you rub on your gums? I would need more of that. And I'm trying to like, I know it's You're the Horse, but I'm actually, oh, he forces you to use arrow keys. Oh my god. Quality settings, they put me at medium 25. Let's do 67 FPS, brother. I have the computer for it, don't worry. Ooh, so smooth. Man, this alien basically has my build too. Look how rotund and Bobo like. What do they call it? Kiki Bobo? I'm definitely Bobo core. Yes! Round 1! But we're not in it for just one lap, bro. We're in it for the whole marathon. This music is very loud. I feel like I'm at a European nightclub or like some type of Balkan coffee shop. And they said running was hard. Check their freaking voting history, brother. It's not good. I'm like, you can run fast, but you think at a 3rd grade level, you know, we had to have some in between. Use your speed for like cognitive. Maybe that's the problem, is they're using all their calories for like running and not for like the brain. My head is filled with thoughts because I sit all day. Guys, the more you sit, the more your brain has time to think, you know? Dude, is this easy sauce or am I like tripping? Like, when does this get hard? I used to do this in class and I felt like I messed up occasionally. Maybe I'm just goated now that I've become an actual gamer and I play Minecraft. You know? Sorry guys, a real king's in the presence. I don't need your filthy little running when I have something better. Minecraft speedrunning. I speedrun to first to fall into a really scary cave and oh no! The cheese grater level messed me up, bro. I got too cocky. I got too confident. I need to be humble, bro. It's like Kendrick Lamar said. I remember syrup sandwiches. I've actually never had one, but it sounds kind of appealing. I know it's supposed to be like poverty core. Oh, I was so broke I had to have syrup sandwiches, but as someone who loves syrup. Okay. Let me at it. Though, I'm not a big sandwich guy. But I'm assuming this is a bread and sugar, which is not really much of a sandwich. It's like more... it's a concoction. I guess, you know what? Let them be called sand... I need to get my hands stickier. I know just the way to do that too. And it involves your dad. I just need my hands to stick to the wall. That's like actually everyone does rock climbing and they use that powder shit. No. I scratch off my own dandruff. It's more ethical. It's better sourced. Because that's just naturally occurring and infinite to me, man. Oh, it's mint green. We went to the Baja Blast stage. I'm ready to get blasted in this new run, guys. I'm still not feeling the fatigue set in, but it's probably because I'm a D1 level athlete, one of the best in the world. They didn't invite me to the Olympics because I was kind of embarrassingly better than everyone else. You can't see my arms really, but just know the muscles there. I'm the only person to ever get that shit naturally, and then I started doing gear, so imagine that. Boop, boop. I don't know why they're making me obey traffic laws, though, waiting till it's a green light. I never do that IRL, and no one's ever stopped me. It's never impeded my performance. This is kind of like probably what Harriet Tubman was feeling like in her heroism. Heroism? How do you say that? Heroicness? Obviously, she wasn't as fast as me, but she had a lot more to do and think about than I do. So like I said earlier, people who are fast don't use their brains, so that was probably like kind of an impedance to that. Is like she had to think too hard, but me, I'm pure speed, bro. I'm like Sonic. You think Sonic's smart, bro? He's blue. No smart man dies his. Oh, where'd all the bones go, bro? That's okay though. Just another day for a runner like me. When this world turns to ash and everything's falling off the bone, all the meat's falling off the bone of the world, I'm gonna still be here jumping. While you lazy losers are gonna be worrying about, in a times prepping, making sure our hospitals have energy and power. Powder. I'm gonna still be jumping. When you guys are fighting off zombie infections, I'll be jumping with one less leg. No biggie to me. It's kind of hopping at that point, but like, whatever, man. That was almost as blown out as your mom. Oh my god, bro. That was crazy. Never seen some work like that. That is what Freddy Fazbear looked like after I was done with him. When do I unlock the skates? That's when it gets spicy. That's probably like run 2 or 3. Yeah. Ooh, we're in the grassy hills. Easy. I played Sonic 06. This is light work for a guy like me. Oopsie daisies. Oh no. What if instead of like... Okay, imagine this. You're going to the Beatles' movies. Ringo Starr's one is on, because they're making one for each one, right? Oingo, oingo, and Roingo, bro. And you go to Roingo's, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to see what's behind the genius of the second best drummer in the Beatles. And you tune in, and it's just a British guy playing Run for like 3 hours. He's like, this is bloody amazing, mate. Look at them. And the colours are so bright, and it feels so good to win. I'm really loving the direction this game is going in. You know, you can move this little fella all across the stage. Isn't that crazy? That would be Roingo's biggest accomplishment. Ugh. I wonder what this was teaching us about math, though. That's the one thing I'm kind of curious about. Like, this was on cool math games, but, you know, maybe I just am not mathematically inclined enough to recognize when math is happening in my brain. It's like a sleeper agent for me. But I just don't feel like I'm learning a lot about math right now. Sometimes I almost wish I like would have thought harder about math when it was required of me, because now I just don't think about it. I'm never gonna get better. Is that a lame thing to want? It's not that I want to be better at math. It's just that like I never really put that much effort into it. Like math was very much, well, I'll do it so I get an A, but anything past that I don't really care. I just had to maintain my grades because you get like a pizza party at the end of the year, and I'm pretty into that concept. And then over here, back around, nice. Dude, what if they started doing this with football fields? Like, I feel like that could make it a lot more interesting of a sport if they just started making half of the field an infinite void in which if the players fell into, they would never come back from. I got some big plans for sports ahead of us, you know? Because too much has been the same for the past 50 years. Oh, you're throwing a ball around the field and giving each other brain injuries. I don't get paid to do that. I do that for free. We need something cooler. We need something more at stake. Imagine cricket, but if you messed up, you got a biblical plague put on you. Like, they unleash a lot of crickets. Like, you mess up the ball and they just go release the bugs. And then the crickets start storming the cricket field. And then they're like, there's crickets on the cricket field. And then they're like, there already was, buddy. And then they're like, no, like, there's actual crickets. And then you have to fry up some crickets the best way, like cheesy style. Oh, man, I wish I was a Cambodian cricket farmer. I do wear glasses, so maybe I don't. But I don't wear them all the time because I don't need them. So I could have dodged that one, honestly, pretty easily. Oh, man, maybe I need them. These are the dirtiest pieces of shit ever, though. I just hate wearing them with head stuff on. I feel like it's a lot at once, man. It's like, what next? A hat? Like, there's just a lot going on in my life right now that I really don't want to talk about, guys. Like, I'm really overstimulated. Like, Huh? We did it. There was a thong string of level, like that little bit of level, and I still glided across that shit. I think we're getting into heaven now. Because I'm jumping across the buckets of hell like no one else and climbing that ladder, you know? A lot of people are scared. Oh, what if I don't make it, bro? Parkour your way up like a real man. Don't start whining, oh, I have to be in the hell of pus and blood. Oh, I'm in the 7th layer of the freezing hell. And make some change. Don't become a better person, though. Just get better at, like, climbing. Getting your way out of things. That's a much more useful skill. Because, you know, what is a good person changes on a lot of things. And you don't know which moral structure hell is built on yet. So it's best just to be to do better at getting out of it than it is to make sure you don't go there. That's what I say. Ooh. These look like streamers. Ooh, scary streamers. I like making him go slower even though I know that's not the point, but I feel more in control. Thrust yourself across these stages like a tiny golf ball into the tightest hole. Please, 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 please. It was so close. Now I'm just throwing on purpose, bro. What the heck? This is just like Minecraft parkour where my thumb just stops working at a certain level. Oh. Props to this guy for never making some scarier imagery with all these like stringy angular things, you know? I was kind of on the lookout for it because I thought it would be funny to be like, oh man, that's why I'm doing bad at this. He doesn't like my kind, but he hasn't done it yet. Or they, or she. I don't really know. Or bug. Remember when people call themselves bugs? I miss that, bro. We need more bugs. Not because I eat bugs or anything. I know I was making that point earlier, but like I'm a different man. I'm like, no, like these are separate. Phenomenons. No! So close. This is probably what it's like to do a marathon in any southern state because of the potholes. You're like, oh my god, where does our taxpayer money go to? And you see your like governor with 20 barely legal male prostitutes and you're like, oh, that's where. Not the potholes, it's the no loads refused party. And I wasn't even invited. Come on, man. We're in the Dune Sandworm stage. We're in the Bene Gesserit stage, bro. I didn't even remember this one. Huh. Oh, is the hardest stage like yellow? Because we went from blue, green to yellow. Whoa! That was a crazy tech. I didn't even know those things had, like, those type of edges. Dude, I'm edging so well. I think I deserve to be called a good boy. This is where the real men step up. This isn't running anymore. This is edging. I love flinging myself into the infinite abyss. I can't wait to see everything I know and love slowly pass beneath my fingers. Oh, I was so close. But close doesn't win the race, man. I hate when people are like, I almost did something. Okay? And I almost took my nuclear suitcase and wiped out half of Argentina, but I didn't. Okay? Doesn't really count to almost do things. This is really stressing me out. I actually feel like I can't think right now. Wow, that was crazy. I think Bibi Netanyahu set this one up, guys. I think it's safe to say that, because what do you mean? I'm gonna use my impunity as the nation-state leader of Slopistan to an international warrant for the arrest of whoever made this, because they're making my cortisol spike, which is gonna make me a bloat cell. Oh, wow. It's like spaghetti. Dude, this is the spaghetti that one Reddit guy dropped out of his pocket those years ago. That's so beautiful. We're experiencing what it's like to be a bug in the pocket of a Redditor right now. Which is obviously a noble pursuit. Does anyone have some Red Bull? I'd like some wings right now. What they say about your concoction is true. When did we stop calling drinks concoctions? Because I gotta be honest, that's so funny. Like, I want to drink your concoct, bro. I mean, hey. If you're a torta, you can come and try it once, but not often. It takes me a while to recuperate my vital energies and pheromones, okay? Man, this is... I gotta get to the 8 zone. There we go, 8 zone. Ooh, that's where they get you with a false sense of security because it kind of looks normal. I'm not locked in enough because I only had 512 milligrams of caffeine today, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not hitting the numbers I used to. But through my calculations, I've decided if I do this at least 1 billion times, I'll be able to maybe one day have a 3% chance at winning this last stage. I'm just gonna go back to posting on Rate Your Feet because this is too hard. I'm obviously not meant for the gamer lifestyle. Don't think, just act. Don't think, just act. Yes! There's not more, bro. There can't be. This one looks a lot more filled in, though. What is he gonna pull at the end? I know you're playing funny tricks on us, lulling me into a sense of security so I feel comforted by these thick walls. And he didn't even rug pull me. Whoa, this is like a checkerboard. I'm playing chess, though. You guys are stuck playing checkers. Men like me, we play chess. I play on your wife's chest. Oh my goodness. We won. My arms are getting tired. I don't know why. Don't ask. I think I'm full body tensing. I feel like a worm going through the receptors trying to find any untouched brain matter left in RFK Jr. I'm like, there's holes here, not enough brain matter to eat, but then it gets worse, bro. Like, there's even more holes over here. I'm about to die of hungry. It's like a spine. I feel like I'm in a fish body now. Guys, today we're touring an abandoned whale corpse at the end of the universe. They said it was turtles all the way down, but I found there's actually a lot of whales in the heat death, and I'm really excited to show you this prime example of what happens if you leave your space whale out too long in the primordial sea. Oh man, this is not good, bro. This is sparse. They ran out of block rations. This is a Ukrainian level, man. This is sad. No, I had to hit that shit quicker. I had to take my first chance I can. Okay, that wasn't good. This has to be the last level, dude. You can't get harder than this. Which is coincidentally what the water in Detroit has said. You can't get harder than this. Or what is it, Flint? We have so much heavy metals in our water. It's truly the hardest water you will ever see. You take a shower once, you're going bald, bro. No Turkish hair transplant's gonna bring that back. Water's so hard that it erases the existence of follicles. I'm so mad right now. I am so very angry. Luckily for them, I don't have a gun anymore. They took it away. Southern Ontario, mounted police, yes, the ones with horses. They came and they said, I need your gun, buddy. You can't be shooting up every groundhog you see just because you didn't like his weather predictions. Black and yellow are actually the highest contrasting colors or tones or whatever you want to call them. I'm a digital horse. I sell a digital course. It's about how to make money through drop shipping on AliExpress. Alibaba. You know I wanna. I'm taking this shit off, man. I gotta lock in for real. I can't be having these dirty stained glasses on when they're distance glasses. Ooh. I just scratched the new how to nonchalantly scratch your cookie and run to. Hit it like it owes you fucking money, baby. Let's go. There's not more. There's not. Oh, the eyes, they're staring at me. What do they want? I've already completed your challenges. Yes, I'm challenged. Yes. 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 I don't even remember the peach stages. This is getting ridiculous, man. Options, where am I? It keeps going, but I can't give up. This is about true running and endurance. I have to keep going till I don't have anything left in me. Which is honestly probably like 10 stages ago. The ghost of... Who's a runner? Who's a runner? Who's a track star? She gon' run away when it gets hard. Oh. Yes. I love when you get to see that like gaped asshole like just floating closer to you. You know you won. You're like, I'm coming home again, baby. Maybe we can start again. Ugh, another one of these spindly stages. This looks like a dry bush in Minecraft. It makes me want to play Minecraft. Which is like, you know, just a hop click away. I'm being tortured as if I'm some kind of citizen in a foreign country. This is not right. Hit it, hit it. Yup, I got you, I got you. Just because you're 5'3" and so tiny doesn't mean you can't do big things. This is an advertisement to all small people across the world. Being 5'11" is okay. You can still run pretty fast. Not as fast as me, but like still, it'll be okay, man. Just try your hardest and you might win the Weenie Hut Junior League. The Pee Wee Sherman League, bro. You might win against Peter Dinklage in a race. Oh man, my nose itches. This is giving me histamines. Does anyone want to finish this for me? I'm getting kind of bored of this. How do people do actual marathons? Because honestly, I can't like run and watch things. It makes me really nauseous. So like if you're doing 4 hours of running, are you just like meditating or are you just listening to music? Because even that's not really enough stimulus for a guy like me. Jump! Jump! Yes! Level complete. But my life isn't complete without... Oh, they're throwing freaking french fries at me now. And they're the sweet potato kind, which are healthier. And that's disgusting. A chud like me should never have to eat sweet potatoes because they have high fiber content and some nutrients, which is gross, bro. I don't fuck with nutrients. If only there were a big, strong goth woman to like massage my shoulders while I was failing and run. That would probably help me do a lot better. And it's like, I hate when I get on that nunu like that. That shit I know hurts, bro. You're clotheslining yourself. That was the clothesline of 87. Dude, if they released this shit in like 1967, people would have been like shooting up Walmarts to get a copy of this. Hey, easy. That's getting deeper orange. They're trying to make me angry. They're trying to get me riled up with all these colors, man. They're throwing shapes and colors at me. This is a lot for a guy to handle. What's next I'm gonna have to read? Please don't make me read. We doing this in math class. I'm beginning to think we weren't paying attention, guys. I'm beginning to think I wasn't doing a lot of learning. Or maybe that's the thing, is I have to listen to some guy talk about stupid shit in one of my ears, and then this in the other ear, and then I'll really be locked in. I missed on a really easy one. Do you think Jesus of Nazareth would be good at run? It's kind of sacrilegious if you say he wouldn't be, but also I don't know where he'd get this type of skill set. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which donkey carts he's pulling that are like this. Oh, it's so close. That was 1 centimetre away from greatness. So often the case, they tell me I'm small. I say no, I'm 1 centimetre away from greatness. If you could please respect me. Ew! I messed it up in the last second. No, these thumbs are going in the timeout zone, bro. I'm not shoving my thumbs up any tweet's ass for. I don't know why the Korean accent slipped out for a second. I'm sorry, guys. Did you know Fanta was invented by Nazis? Orange makes me think of Fanta, because Fanta Orange is pretty good, honestly. They kind of cooked with that. They cooked a lot of things they shouldn't have been cooking. Most of them, importantly, Bubba. But, the drink mix was... The drink is pretty good. People say running is a cheap hobby. They say, oh, you just go outside and you run really hard. But they don't know about the emotional toll. It might be cheap in dinero, bro, but it's not cheap in my heart. My heart is very, it's very costly because I just care so much about this hobby, man. And then all these blocks are trying to stop me from doing what I love most, you know? It's all fun and games when you're doing marathons until someone starts throwing orange blocks at you and telling you that you can't run into the nothingness of night, man. I think I'm beginning to understand why all these are in the shape of an L. I'm getting thrown L's left and right, man. There's always more. Oh no. Like a Star Wars opening. Oi, oi, oi. Baku, I'm not too happy about this one. Kachan's gonna have to take it under his control if you keep pissing me off. They need to get redder so they're like talkies, and then that's like home to me. That's La Familia. That's Ohana, bro. That's mi hante. This is like the opposite of rehabilitation, you know, when people are like, oh, we need to give prisoners things to rehabilitate them. This could make them worse. I think you give the average homicidal man run, and there'd be one less person on this planet. Maybe 2. Heck, maybe even 3. Oh, maybe it's a triple. I'm gonna run away from my problems now. Run away with me, gamers. Let's go. We don't have to do anything. You know, a marathon, it's about sticking with things and like completing things even when they're hard, which is why I would never do that shit. I'm not completing nothing. I'm not sticking by any of my ideas. I'm quitting.